I'll tell you what, sometimes it's just important to stand back and take a look at the wood. So this is that piece of cottonwood that I did yesterday. It's now flattened. The slab is ready. I've now prepped it for getting it prepped for epoxy. So a couple of things I do. One, surface the entire piece, get it down to nice, good, clean, fresh wood, except for down in a bunch of these valleys where you can't do that. Second thing is you have to go through and clean out all the termites, termite poop, any of the sawdust that's left behind in some of these hard pack fills where the waste gets emplaced by all of the termites and the different bugs that have been eating this for however many decades they've been eating it. So I have all this termite section in here, and I don't know which side's going to be the top and which side's going to be the bottom. And I don't know, I might just prep both sides. Something I'm thinking about doing is just selling these slabs as finished, and then you tell me what you want done with it. This one's 28 or 32 by 28 or 20, 32 and a half by 20 and a half point to point on these two knobs. And this is like a good size for a bench, right? You got like a little sit out area over here, sit out over area over there. Like if you could do kind of two people sitting on one bench, kind of back to back. That's one way that this can work. It could be a shelf. It could also be a table. So I think the legs are going to be up to the owner. So what I think I'm going to do here is this is all of the biggest, rattiest, naughtiest, nastiest stuff. I think what I might end up doing is taping off this side, particularly because up in this area, what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to use tape and I'm going to form an edge here. So if you've ever done body work on a car, sometimes you'll use masking tape to basically form out what you're doing. And that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Tyvek tape or a sealing tape to basically seal all these areas in here. And then I'm going to bring it up over the edges all the way across this side. And then the pour will actually be done on this side. And two reasons for that. One, this is that whole naughty, nasty area down there. And it's not going to completely fill in everything because, as you can see, this isn't as bad or as eaten as the other side. So I think also I can dump a bunch of epoxy down in here, cover some of the channels on the other side, but at the same time kind of make this look nice. And then what I'll do is I'll kind of form my edge coming up this way. And then at the end, what I'll do is I'll sand kind of a radius here because I'm going to sand a radius at each of the edges because I don't want big corner points out here. The spikes that I want to leave or anything that I leave jagged is going to be on the knobs that extend out. And the reason for that is simply because they're interesting. So I want to leave these guys here. This one right here is going to fill up with epoxy too. So I don't know what it's going to do to all the voids on the backside, but I think that's going to be the best way. Now, another thought is if I tape up this side, as you can see, there's much fewer holes on this side. And pouring from this side is actually going to take less epoxy than pouring from the other side because the other side has a lot of those reliefs and voids. This is also a flatter side of the board. And so tape might actually adhere better to this side of the board than the other. So, you know, I'm catch-22 on this, and I'm going to go back and forth. I don't really know exactly how I want to do this, but maybe this is the right side to tape.